Greetings, agents. 3RL here, your community manager. It's good to be back, and of course, thanks for having me. I'm super excited to present June's Marvel Future Fight update. Now, what does it mean to be a hero? To live a life full of sacrifice? Countless spider heroes have encountered tragedy and hard truths facing this question. This month's update takes inspiration from Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse. Spider heroes from across the Spider-Verse are joining Marvel Future Fight. There's a web full of spider people joining the fight. Heroes will face off against Spot, whose evil plans have eclipsed your average villain of the week with a new canon-level threat to the entire Spider-Verse. Check out this new supervillain and all the changes to your favorite superheroes with the June update. But before we head into the action, please note that the footage presented today is running on a test build inside of a test environment. There will be differences with what you experience in the live build. We, of course, have also prepared a gift for agents who watch the live stream until the very end, so please stay tuned. Now, let's get into the action. First up, we have the next generation Spider-Man, Miles Morales, who gained a T4 advancement in a new uniform in order to take on the huge responsibility of saving the multiverse. Many improvements have been made with his new uniform. Miles' new leader skill has effects that buff his abilities, and if his powerful bioelectricity and spiderweb attacks have become even stronger. Let's check out some of those real quick. He can also call for help from superheroes like Spider-Man 2099, Spider-Gwen, or Spider-Woman, as they will show up randomly to help him in battle using his 5th active skill. Let's go ahead and check those skills out in action. Alrighty, so first up we have Swing Attack. Swing Attack applies web to all enemies, as well as some lightning damage. Let's change that real quick. There we go. Showcase that one more time. Alrighty. Next up, we have Agile Strike. The timer is still on. Agile Strike will cause web and silence, as well as lightning damage. And next up, we have Bio Venom Strike. Check that out. All right, one more time. Bio Venom Strike will cause shock and stun and increase all basic attacks and defense, speed, and crit rate. Let's go check out these guys on the left here. They're missing out on the action. Number 4 is Venom Shock. Awesome. Let's do it one more time. Venom Shock will stun, remove active buff, and paralyze, and applies to self a chance to grant all damage immunity. And last up, we have the move we were talking about earlier, skill 5, Spider Invasion. Let's see who pops in for us. It looks like we got Spider-Gwen popping in. One more time. Spider Invasion applies web, fracture, and decreases all basic defense and ignores immunity. Also recovers his HP and is invincible for a short amount of time. Let's go ahead and real quick check out some dev recommended combos. The dev recommends 3, 5, and 4, and we'll go ahead and just do a quick preview. Don't have to worry about messing up the combo myself. And there you have it. You can check out the other combos in the preview menu. I can't wait to see how Miles will write his own history in Marvel Future Fight. And now, it's time to meet Miguel O'Hara, our Spider-Man 2099, whose powers have been enhanced with technology of the future. Spider-Man 29 has acquired a new uniform in T3 advancement. His passive skills have been strengthened overall compared to his existing uniforms. Let's check out some of those moves real quick here. I'm a big fan of his costume, inspired by the movie. Miguel dodges attacks impressively with his cloning and invisibility skills. His dynamic web shooting moves are actually some of my favorite of the new characters that have joined here. Alrighty. His first move is Rake Spin, which causes bleed and stun. Let's turn off that skill down one more time. Sorry about that. And one more time. Alright, next up we have Future Trap. Future Trap causes stun and fracture. Let's do that one more time just so everyone can see. Gotta love those animations. Next up, guys on the left here are going to get a little bit of Hologram Explosion. Alright, let's wait for them to break out here and do it one more time. Hologram Explosion causes web and paralysis and increases all basic attacks for self. Alright, back to these guys down here. Next up, we have Dimension Rip. Dimension Rip causes burn, stun, and silence, and for yourself it will recover HP, increase all basic attacks, defense, speed, and crit rate. And last up, we have Spider Mirage. Let's go to this guy right here. Spider Mirage causes shock, web, it removes active buffs and paralysis. For self, it accumulates pure damage with a slight increase of critical damage to all basic attacks. One more time. Fun one. Like I said, I'm a big fan of all those holograms. Alright, let's go ahead and also check out his recommended combos. The devs recommend combo 3, 4, and 5. And let's go ahead and preview that one more time. Don't want to make any mistakes. Awesome. Let us know in the chat what you think of Spider-Man 2099. This futuristic spider will harness his advanced technology and abilities for battle. Who will be keeping all the Spider-Men in check during their adventures? The elite captain and expectant mother is also getting a new uniform. Spider-Woman, who has already had transcendent potential, but her new uniform will make it even more beneficial. Check that out. Befitting the title of Spider Captain, she grants powerful attack buffs to her spider-sensed teammates. Alrighty, jumping straight into it. Her first move is called Spider Stomp. Spider Stomp causes snare, and all her moves will cause lightning damage. And one more time. Next up, we have Fatal Blow. Let's try to get a better angle on that one. Fatal Blow causes snare and paralysis. Alright, guys on the left looking a little lonely. Next up, we have Harsh Punishment. Pulls a giant rock and just slams it down. Alright, one more time. Harsh Punishment causes shock, stun, and decreases lightning resistance. Applies to self a chance to grant all damage immunity, increase all basic attack, defense, and speed. And next up, we have, let's try to get a good angle here. Good enough. Radiation Release. Trying to get some of those guys in the back, but I don't think I was able to do it. One more time. Radiation Release causes shock and snare. Applies to self. She will recover HP and super armor, as well as increase all basic defense by a percentage. Alrighty, next up and lastly we have Veteran Biker. Veteran Biker causes burn and shock and will deal a percentage of additional fire and lightning damage every second. And enemies will also be debuffed with web. And applies to self a chance to penetrate super armor, barrier, shield, and all damage immune. Let's also go ahead and check out her combo. The dev recommendation is 3, 5, and 4. And once again, let's go ahead and just preview that real quick. Throwing down those rocks, causing some major damage. Well, those are some great spider skills. And now, a new addition to the roster. A new character that goes beyond the spotted dimension will now visit Marvel Future Fight for the first time. Allow me to introduce Spot, who can attack from all directions by using his dimensional spots on his body. Spot will cleverly use the spotted dimension to avoid the attacks of his enemies or move to various locations for surprise attacks. And Spot can be upgraded to potential transcendence immediately. His attacks will come from everywhere, so enemies will have to keep their eyes peeled. His passive skill is called Confident Surge. It will increase the chain hit damage, increase guaranteed dodge rate, increase skill and bonus damage. His second passive skill is called Untouchable. Dodge rate increases and ignores target dodge rate. And his leadership skill, Teleportation, applies to all allies and gives a dodge and crit rate increase. Let's go ahead and check out his moves, shall we? Alrighty, let's jump into the action. His first move is called Spot Rush, which causes some stun damage. Go ahead and do that one more time. Next up, we have Surprise Punch, which also causes some stun damage. Using some of those spot dimensions there. Try one more time. The guys on the left over here are going to experience Spot World. Spot World counterattacks when defending against an enemy attack, applies stun, fear, and silence. It also recovers HP to self, as well as a chance to penetrate super armor, barrier, shield, and all damage immune and invincible, with a chance to grant damage immunity. Next up for these super villains is Punching Bag. That's a fun one. Right. Punching Bag causes stun, paralyzes, and decreases all basic defense and ignores immunity. Alright, next up on the list is Unstoppable Spot. Jumps into that portal, kicks butt. Alright, one more time. Unstoppable Spot will cause incapacitation, removes active buffs, and increases basic damage. And lastly, we have Spotted Dimension. Let's check this one out real quick. Spotted Dimension is an awakening skill that causes burn and poison. Scorpion will also join in on the skill attack. Spot's skill will position Scorpion in the center as Spot attacks from all sides. Let's go ahead and check that one out one more time right here in the center and see how we do. There's also a ton of buffs that you can check out in-game for this move. Tank. Alrighty. And as we did with the other characters, let's go ahead and check out his combo recommended. We have 3, 4, and 5 for this one. Let's go ahead and check that one out as well. And as mentioned before, you can check out the other combo recommendations in the practice mode. Well, Spot is definitely an elusive supervillain, and can't wait to see him in game. Please let us know in the comments what you think. We've covered the exciting Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse update so far, but we've still got more in store for this month's exciting release. Now, a powerful supervillain, brand new to Marvel Future Fight, will arrive in this June update. A supervillain who threatens all timelines. With superior technology and high intelligence, has showed up as a world boss legend. Kang the Conqueror, who exceeds the power of the former bosses with a difficulty level of 6. So those T3 potential transcended and T4 heroes that you've all recruited will become integral in your success. Are you ready to face Kang the Conqueror? Alrighty. I'm aware, let's jump right into here. Check out that menacing logo right there. Alright, so I'm aware these spider heroes are mostly speed types and maybe not optimal for the World Boss Legends, but for the sake of showcasing our new heroes, we're going to go with it. It should also be noted, I am not a pro player, and I'll take any support in the comments and tips and tricks. Going to set some ally teams. It's going to tell me I'm a little bit too weak for this battle, but we're going in anyway. Going to go ahead and set up, these are just some allies I have from other build. Alrighty. Kang is a powerful supervillain who uses force fields and the ability to travel through dimensions. Kang commands soldiers and utilizes his force field to attack and will even join the fray himself. When his back is up against the wall, Kang will retreat to hidden dimensions and assail with the powers of that dimensions. Alrighty, ready to get my butt kicked. Let's go. The goal here is just to see how long I could last without being taken out. Hopefully we get to some of those dimensions so you can see firsthand. So far so good, but I think Spider-Man, Spider-Man is out of the count already. Let's see the comments now. These attacks are deadly as various dimensions will be chosen at random, so you'll never know what attack will be coming next. Spider-Man 2099 is holding up so far. Don't know how much longer that would be the case. Oh. Spoke too soon. Goal here is to try to see if we can get him to jump into another dimension before we're taken out. Oh, nope. We didn't make it. However, agents who are faced previous world bosses will notice indicators for Kang's choice of attacks when they are transferred to another dimension. Those agents cunning enough to defeat the mighty Kang, the Conqueror can acquire various T3 and T4 materials, growth items in the mighty CTP of Greed. We look forward to your participation in order to maintain the balance of the universe. And now, it's time for what everyone's been waiting for, the event coupons. Coupon code can be used in the main lobby screen. Go to settings, info, and the coupon for Android users. If you're an iOS and Apple user, check out the coupon registration page in our forum, and there should be a link available in the chat as well. The coupon code today is Spider-Verse. Valid from 6/12 tonight to 6/13 tomorrow at 7:59 a.m. PDT. So be sure to enter that code quickly since it will expire soon. I hope you're as excited as we are for the June update. Be sure to follow our social media channels and forums for everything Marvel Future Fight. Goodbye everyone. 3RL signing off. See you next time.